I wipe the floor, come on, John. I wipe the floor, John. Come on, John. Let's go.
The theatre, the WWE style build-up, you know, from John Fury is just, you know, it was an act today. It was a parody. He quietened down. You know, I'm glad. I didn't know there was perspex.
Won't be any more of it, that's for sure. And everybody wants to show some respect to each other. And let's see the fight where it should happen in the ring.
There's a million security, man. If you think you can take it, great balls. I say, I like it in there.
Got to deal with Tommy. Tommy's going to do the chin with him, what you've seen today. Eddie Hall, when Tommy's fought him, he's not going to want to fight him. You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small, Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt on, I'm feeling the power. He can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds, isn't it?
But yeah, he's very hot-headed, which I think is a good thing for him, but also a bad thing for him. You know, the guy's done time for being hot-headed.
You know, if strong men, being the strongest man in the world and picking up half a ton meant you was the best fighter of all, everyone would be a world champion, wouldn't they? If being big and strong meant you could fight, everyone would be a world champion. But in this game, it's not about how much weight you can lift. It's not about how strong you are. There's a ton more things to the fight game, and that's what I'm looking to show Eddie on the night.
You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small, Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt on, I'm feeling the power. He can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds, isn't it? He can't do the 3. I can't blame him. You've got to give Eddie all props because he's not a fighter. He's going to get in with Tommy knowing full well what can happen to him. And the only thing he's going to try and do is swing with.
And just pull off a miracle right hand. What I'm seeing makes me even more skeptical that that's possible because he doesn't understand space and distance. He doesn't understand timing and rhythm. He doesn't understand how valuable his right hand is. And it seems like I'm being counterintuitive because all he's throwing is right hands, but he needs to value that thing. It needs to be, like I said, a weapon of mass destruction. You only bring it out at certain points so Tommy doesn't get a read on it, and also so you don't get.
Pressure is now on John to behave himself. He's distracted, a lot of attention and talk, and I'm quite sure someone will have a word with Matt, the authorities will have.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the real beef is between Eddie and my dad. You know, that's genuinely what has happened here. I'm only doing this fight because of my dad. So the real beef is between Eddie and my dad, and I'm obviously just stepping up to the plate. Tyson's on a different stratosphere. Basically, Eddie was having a pop between all the Furies. You know, he wanted to fight with a Fury.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's boxing, it's family. John's John. Both goading each other. Both very personal. Both means a lot to everybody. Shouldn't have done it.
John Fury just lost his mind at an airport. And what happened next turned this entire fight into pure chaos.
No, not really. It's thuggish behaviour. John Fury's, is boorish, thuggish, unedifying, unpalatable, uncouth, vulgar behaviour. Absolutely. But what do you expect from John Fury? John Fury's been in prison for gouging someone's eyes out. What did you expect him to do? Convert into a Samaritan? Is it a nice look? No. Was it a nice look over the years in boxing about so many things? This ridiculous sentimentalising of society and expecting everyone to behave in their best version of them.
The man literally stepped face to face with Eddie Hall and started pushing him around like some kind of street fight. Voices exploding, tempers flaring, total mayhem. This isn't promotion anymore. This is personal.
And then I was just so fed up. I was trying to get in nowhere with these guys. I'm like, look, you talk the talk. You fucking walk around headbutting and smacking people and punching windows and whatever else. I said, well, why don't you guys fucking put your money where your mouth is for once and fucking do something?
But here's where it gets wild. John starts screaming that his son Tommy will completely destroy Eddie in the ring. He's so confident it's almost scary, like he knows something we don't.
Hall. The new sparring footage that I just saw is abysmal. I don't know what Eddie's been training. I don't know who has been training him. I know that he has been training, but my goodness, I don't know who with, what they're supposed to be working on or why. But let me just show you what I mean. Eddie Hall, training footage and sparring footage just dropped, and
Eddie Hall fires back, calling John hot-headed and basically admits the guy's temper is out of control. But listen to this part. He says that same aggression could backfire in the ring. Smart observation or mind games.
It's grabbed everybody's attention for various reasons. and they're getting. I mean, Tommy's getting life-changing money, and you know, how can you? I can't knock that. You know, you're in the ring. It's a dangerous place to be, and you know, my job is if I see a fight that I feel he can win and I'll put him into it, then I'll do that, and it gets him, you know, gets him further up the ladder. Not only do I think he can win it, I think, you know, obviously he you know, this is a high-profile fight, but he's getting a truckload of money for it, so you know, it ticks all the boxes.
Now Tommy steps in with some brutal honesty. He says strength means absolutely nothing in boxing. If being the strongest man made you a fighter, everyone would be world champion. That's a direct shot at Eddie's entire identity.
World's strongest man, amazing. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. He's fighting Tommy Fury. I thought they were mates. They probably are mates. Probably for fucking fortune.
John doubles down hard, calling Tommy a pocket rocket, and claims Eddie has no clue what he's stepping into. But get this, he's questioning why they want shorter rounds. Is Eddie already looking for an easy way out?
Watch it. Of course I'll watch it. I like Tommy Fury a lot. I'm a Tommy Fury fan. Eddie Hall. I'm an Eddie Hall fan. I like the world's strongest man. A lot of respect for him. Of course I'll watch it. I'll watch it as it's a spectacle in it. It's part of the new bit of circusry that's come into boxing. All these exhibitions, different people from different sports coming in. But for all intents and purposes, as a boxing match, what a load of bollocks. Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't like it too much. But I'll watch it because it's like it's interesting in lots of ways, and I think people find it interesting.
Here's the kicker. Boxing expert Wade Plemons just destroyed Eddie's training footage, calling it abysmal. He says Eddie's relying on one right hand without understanding distance, timing, or rhythm. That's terrifying against a real boxer.
Eddie, when I spotted Eddie, he was 140 kg. I don't know how much he's gonna have to be for Tommy. But Tommy should win, innit? Like, should win. But Eddie, who knows? It makes sense for Tommy, innit? It's a good fight.
Johnny Nelson drops some truth about John Fury. The man reacts first, thinks later. He's warning that John's emotions could create even more chaos. And honestly, we're already seeing it happen.
I mean, won't it? If it's a good, fun event and you take it for what it is, I mean, I wouldn't want to be in it. You know, I wouldn't be across the ring from this fella. But notwithstanding it, I'm quite happy for Tommy Fury to get a punch.
Tommy reveals the real tea. This whole beef started because Eddie was targeting the Fury name from day one. Eddie wanted a fight with a Fury, and now he's got one. Mission accomplished, but at what cost?
He's going to take it seriously. Now, I expect Tommy to pretty much do what he wants with him if he can get, you know, Eddie to relax a little bit after the first, second, and maybe third round. Because as big as Eddie is and as athletic as he is, he can't box very much. He's not a great boxer. He swings for the bleachers. He's got great power, obviously, and he's a good athlete. Like, he's a really good quick-twitch athlete. But even in the Hafthor Bjornsson fight, I can't even believe we're referencing this in terms of a Tommy Fury fight, but even in that fight, I know Eddie had like one arm because he had a shoulder messed up, but Thor outboxed him and stuck a left hand on him. He was the southpaw. It was tricky, but listen, and Tommy is not like a high-level operator.
Eddie Jordan calls John's behavior thuggish and vulgar, saying it damages boxing's image. But then he drops this bomb people shouldn't be shocked because John has a history of violence. Fair point or harsh criticism.
Right. Tommy is obviously a boxer. Eddie can fight as well, though, to be fair. So, yeah.
You've trained with both of them, though. What's the skills? What's the breakdown for this?
Tommy's been boxing all his life, so you would think that the edge should go to Tommy, but Eddie can actually genuinely fight. So
Eddie finally snaps, saying he's completely fed up with all the talk and drama. He's challenging everyone to put their money where their mouth is. The frustration is real, and you can feel it building to something explosive.
You're right. I mean, Eddie's got muscles all over his body, but you can't put muscles on chins. So, and that's what I'm about to expose. Listen, we've seen good big men, you know, in the ring all the time. But what's different, you know, the muscles can't get on the chin, and I'm looking to find that chin. So
Frank Warren admits someone's making life-changing money from this fight, but he also calls boxing dangerous while defending the matchup. The business side is talking, but is anyone thinking about safety? So there you have it. What started as a crossover spectacle has turned into genuine bad blood between two families. John Fury's airport meltdown might have been the spark, but this fire was already building. Tommy's got the boxing skills, Eddie's got knockout power, and both sides are ready for war. Here's my question, drop it in the comments. Is this still entertainment or has it gone too far? If this breakdown showed you what's really happening behind the scenes, smash that like button and subscribe because this fight is about to get even crazier.